Today I'm making Mexican food from scratch. And I often see food as a source of nourishment and pleasure, but it's also a source of survival. I don't know why, but while I was cooking and cutting and prepping, I really just felt the connection to all of my ancestors and how much they fought how much they struggled to just put food on the table, to meet their basic needs from a country that is much more poor than this one. We're very lucky. So these grains, these beans, these vegetables, they're not just a source of pleasure and nourishment, but they're a staple symbol of survival, of something that kept my ancestry going for generations. And I am very, very lucky to be able to, that my ancestors, my mother and my grandma, that they crossed over when they did and they struggled, for me to be able to put food in my mouth and on my table. All of the traditional foods, whatever culture you're from, these are all staple symbols of survival, of not fierceness, but of like grit. We're very lucky that our focus in this lifetime, in this generation, in this country, if this applies to you, that our focus is more on building our dreams and is more on creating a deep sense of independence and uniqueness in our life, and not so much focused on survival. Yes, I'm in my 20s, so I'm figuring things out and learning how to adult as we always do, but I'm really lucky that I'm able to meet my basic needs to the point where I can even fathom focusing on something higher than that, my dreams, a life that I'd like to build for myself. So if you're ethnic and you're cooking an ethnic dish, really just feel the strength and feel the love and the survival of these foods. And how they symbolize these things. And we're so lucky to be able to feed ourselves. And we're so lucky that the generations before us fought to survive in the ways that they could. And we're very lucky to live in this country, even though it's fucked up in so many ways. We're very lucky to be here. And we're supposed to be here. So we might as well enjoy it, but also not be naive to all the bullshit that's going on around us. Food is survival. Food is amazing. Food is a staple of the grit of our ancestors. I'm so grateful to be able to eat and to create some Mexican food today.